What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and happy late 4th of July. I'm recording this video on the 4th of July, but it'll be going up a day later, obviously. Got my blue beanie, my red shirt, and my white as fuck white bread skin. So I'm being patriotic, I guess you could say. No. Yeah, I know what you guys are here for. You're here for the title. Finally. Yu Yu Hakusho, episode 102 review. It's been forever. Probably should have finished Yu Yu Hakusho before Avatar month, but feck it, we move forward. This episode was also a nice episode, like the previous one. These Kurama episodes have been much more interesting than the Hiei or Yusuke ones for this arc, mainly because there's actually plot moving forward. We're seeing characters, we're seeing progression of these characters' abilities. Hiei got a backstory, Yusuke got his ass kicked. It's okay, but I'm liking the more political war setup, style of these Kurama episodes where things are actually happening. So yeah, basic plot points. Kurama's family is still, under hostage, situation. Not really like hostages, but they could be killed, so he has to work for Yomi, I believe his name is. Epic voice. Yomi has an epic voice, by the way. I probably said that before, but he sounds awesome. We got little fish dude there. Not little, but the big fish-looking dude. Kind of reptilian, more like a fish, though. I'm going to call him Grumpy Gills, because I don't know his name. Grumpy Gills is getting pissed off at Kurama. Extremely saltwater salty about Kurama moving up the rank and becoming his second-in-command and everything. And then we got the group that Kurama brings together to, I don't want to say please Yomi, but just kind of earn his trust. And like, yeah, this is how we're going to win this war. I'm putting together a squad. We got Chu, Yo-Yo Kid, whose name I forget, the Ice Dude, who looks like an android from DBZ, the Clown Dude, who thankfully doesn't look like a clown, one character who I don't know their name, but they had a ponytail and horns, and I didn't even fucking recognize them when I saw just a little chibi version. I don't know what the fuck that was. And I think that's 5. What was the other one? Jin, the Wind Dude. They're all there, and they're all strong. A fucking Yo-Yo Kid with like 4 yo-yos in his hands and 4 yo-yos, or not 4, 8 in his hands, 8 on his feet. That was actually really cool for some reason. That was surprising. Chu's stronger. They're all stronger than they were before. I liked seeing their power progress and see how strong they are. Funny thing, Chu's like, oh, I'm going to show Urameshi how strong I've become. Look at these muscles. And it just so happened that in that shot, he looked extremely skinny. I thought that was very funny. Just the animation didn't match up with what he was saying. That was humorous. But yeah, it's cool seeing these characters together. It's cool seeing their power levels, I guess. I don't really think we have like a scale to go by for power levels in Yu Yu Hakusho, so it doesn't really matter that much that they're 120,000, because we really have nothing to compare that to, at least not that I remember. It has been a while, obviously. So you can comment below, but I don't think that really means anything. It means they're big shit. It means they're strong, but without having it to compare it to something, like are they A class, are they S class, are they B class, you know what I mean? They probably should have done it like that. But yeah, Kurama brings these guys in. Grumpy Gills is extremely mad and confronts Kurama. And Kurama's got the whole deck stacked. He's got the dude's parasite working for Kurama now instead of him. I don't want to say they get into a fight. I was going to say he fights Kurama. No, Kurama just fucking owns him. He goes Yogo Kurama, fucks him up. That's pretty much the end of the episode, and that's pretty much the entire summary. So, like I said, I like the group. I like that they've gotten stronger. I like the progression there. Kurama being second in command. There is story progression here. The animation was good sometimes, a little iffy other times. Maybe because I haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho in a while and I'm not used to the older style of animation, but I'll sit the animation at like an okay, and the pacing was solid as well. The presentation was a little iffy, though. Early on, when he's in the demon world and he's talking to Yomi or whatever, and he kind of is back in school and he's talking to the one guy, they transition it kind of weird. I don't know, just to me, some of the scene transitions in that first half, and when his brother's possessed by the parasite, or stepbrother, doesn't really matter, but those scenes just kind of felt weirdly presented. It was not confusing, but just, I don't know, it was just a little bit weirdly presented, but not a big deal, and it only was in the first half. The second half was much better in terms of presentation, and that is also a nitpick, of course. So, the most interesting thing about this episode, though, Kurama's character, he says he has to juggle 3 personalities. His high school kid, son of his, parents' personality, himself, Kurama, wanting to protect and be a good person, and the Yoko Kurama side of him that is bloodthirsty and vicious as fuck. And he says one of them's going to have to go because I can't juggle all of them. That's interesting. I'm assuming the one who's going to have to go is high school, maybe? Maybe he'll have to go away from his parents. Maybe that'll be like a thing he has to let go of or sacrifice or something. Because I don't see him losing the Yoko Kurama power-up. I mean, this is probably the last arc, so he could lose that part of his personality. And that's the one he ideally would probably want to lose. And I don't think he'll lose his current self, because then that kind of makes him either only evil or only a high schooler. It's because the high schooler persona, that's not even like a personality. It's just a persona that he's not sure if he can keep up and be responsible for and everything. So yeah, it's really a battle between himself and Yoko in terms of actual personality differences. But yeah, I don't know. He'll probably end up being himself, but it's a decent dilemma for the character to go through. It's interesting. It's kind of like something that could be set up for good character development. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm probably going to see Yusuke next time because we had a couple of Hiei episodes. This was a couple of Kurama episodes, so I'm assuming we're going to get a few Hiei episodes. Or not Hiei, Yusuke episodes. And then hopefully we'll actually get into the meat of this war or whatever this is going to be. So, yeah, I liked this episode. I'll probably give it around a 7.5 to a 7.8. It really gets that little extra percentage only because of Kurama's characterization. Had that not been there, it would have just been a good episode. But it's slightly above good. It's, it's like an 8, or not an 8, a 7.8. Slightly above good episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys think of this episode of Yu Yu Hakusho in the comments below. Hopefully I don't take another month break from these reviews. Anyway, follow me on Instagram. That would be awesome. Give this video a like. That would also be awesome. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you liked what you've seen here. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.